The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, this weekend was supposed to be the exhibition fight, the return, the professional boxing return of Oscar De La Hoya to the ring, and that's not happening now because he's been sidelined by coronavirus, COVID-19, and whatever. So best wishes to Oscar De La Hoya, speedy recovery to him. But the real news, listen, the real news, and you guys know I'm pretty excited about this. The real news is that Evander, the real deal Holyfield, has returned. He's returning, and he's stepping in for Oscar De La Hoya to fight Vitor Belfort in a 8-round exhibition. But it's not an exhibition because I heard it will be counting towards the professional record. So listen, if it's not an exhibition, listen. Evander Holyfield is returning to boxing for the first time since I think his last fight was 2011 with Brian Nielsen. So, he's coming off of a 10-year layoff. We're talking about 8 rounds, 2 minutes against an MMA fight. And look, I've had the privilege and the honor to get to know Evander over the years, over the last 5 6 years or so, covering boxing here on True School Sports. And man, when I tell you that he stays in shape year round, I mean, unless something dramatic has changed in his life and he's not the same person anymore, I'm sure he's still been training. Evander Holyfield is in better shape than a lot of people in their 30s and late 20s and 40s. He's in great shape. So I don't know if he's gonna go in there and just go in there to box. But I'll say this: if this is a professional fight and it's 2-minute rounds and it's 8 rounds, and we're talking about Evander Holyfield in a boxing ring in a competitive setting, man, I'm telling y'all right now, Evander Holyfield is one of the nice people in the world, but he's also simultaneously in that ring one of the meanest and the most competitive people in the world. So if we gonna get the real deal of this fight, R.I.P. Best wishes to Vitor Belfort. I always battled him, but man, Evander Holyfield, he not going in there to play. And they've actually went ahead. The fight was supposed to take place in L.A. They've now moved it to my hometown here in Hollywood, Florida, South Florida. So I'm looking very, very forward to. I did put in a credential request. So Magna Media, stop tripping. Do what you gotta do. Let me get in the damn fight, please, because we've done the best Holyfield content on YouTube. There is nobody anywhere who has better Holyfield content than me. So I feel like I gotta be there. We haven't had an Evander Holyfield True School Sports interview since in about a year, so we need to break the drought. But it'll be interesting to see. A lot of people. There's not really much going on Saturday as far as boxing is concerned. There's no big fights. So to me, this is the big fight. This is the big thing we need to be looking for on Saturday, because all the boxing this week's on Friday. You got Oscar Valdez is fighting Friday. But Saturday, September 11th, Evander Holyfield returning to the ring. So we'll see what happens, man. He's fighting Vitor Belfort, who I know has been here in South Florida, training way up there in Boca Raton with Derek Santos. So I'm sure he'll be prepared. But he's an MMA fighter, and I'm not trying to disrespect these MMA fighters, but when it comes to these MMA fighters, they're not boxers. What did Bob Arum say about the MMA fighters? They are not boxers. They're not boxers, and the striking and the stances and the positioning of their hands and feet is just way different than what we see in the sport of boxing. And because of that, I feel like, Evander Holyfield is going to give this guy a boxing lesson. And it's going to be, either way, it's going to be entertaining. I have to be at this fight. So, I'm really praying to God that we can get a credential for this fight, and then Riddick Bowe's exhibition in October, in early October, because I may never get this chance again to cover, Holyfield and Bowe, fights in a month span. Who would have thought? I've interviewed him plenty of times, but I may never get the chance again. So, I'll hopefully I'm there, but if I'm not, no, we'll be positive. We're gonna be there. We're gonna be there Saturday. We're gonna make it happen. I'm not gonna be negative. I'm gonna be positive. But yeah, man, that's the news. Evander Holyfield is stepping in for Vitor Belfort, and it will count against his pro record. So, yeah, make of that what you will. Make of that what you will. I can't see Evander Holyfield going in there and having a sparring session. Maybe if he gets tired, he might revert to that, and that's possible because he's old. But if his stamina and his fitness holds up for 8 rounds, he's gonna go in there and try to break some shit. I think he is. That's just my opinion, but I could be wrong. But we'll see what happens come Saturday. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure you take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.